Good morning, everyone. We're having, hopefully it's just on my end, but don't have any internet connection this morning at the house. And I'm taking a break from pressure washing the back patio to do Haiku Friday for you. So I don't want my stuff to dry up out there. So we're going to get started. And so we're going over 4G network off of my phone. And hopefully this works just fine. As you can tell, I'm in the bunker today. I'm not in the studio. Uh, Emergency conditions here, emergency Haiku Friday conditions. And let's get started. We don't have a lot. There was one that was coming in from Tom. I think Tom he sent me an email, but it had no content on it. It was just blank. But I told him I would wait till 10:30, but I didn't hear anything more from him. So Tom, I'm sorry. Please try me again if you did send me one. If not, maybe it was just a mistake. I don't know if you can butt dial an email. I don't know if that's a thing or not. But I think I don't want to get too deep in the weeds here because we need to do Haiku Friday. All right, first one's from Rico San. Appreciating the beauty of where I live while the air is clear. Enrico San does live in a very beautiful place, partly by their making up there, but also just a naturally beautiful place. And yes, we're in that sweet spot where it's starting to be a little bit warm, but not everything's on fire. And that's nice. All right. So thank you, Rico san, and enjoy the beauty. We've got a couple from Eric. Hey, look out below. Avalanche of violence is coming your way. Yes, yeah, it will be. I suspect we'll all be touched by it sooner or later, right? Um, not gonna wade into that this week. But Erica says that the well was a little dry, and I know what he means. And speaking of the well being dry, second one from Erica's water restrictions. They finally are the law, dried like beef jerky. I do loves me some beef jerky. Uh, yes, where Ericus is, there are water restrictions. And speaking of such things, uh, I, sometimes I wake up on the wrong side of the bed. And I think this haiku, which I'll explain a little bit further, is part of that. Here's my haiku. Majority lost, parks water streets, others find. Enter the goon squad. Well, they say any good joke doesn't need explaining. So this is not a good joke, I suppose, because we in Spokane are talking water restrictions, I believe we should be doing. Don't get me wrong. I know the aquifer is not limitless. I know that we have unsustained growth in the area of water and a lot of other things, and we need to take care of our natural resources, take care of the red band trout. We need to do all these things. But the city council has decided that they're going to do a fine implementation for people who water during the time of day when you really shouldn't be watering. You don't water in the heat of the day because, of course, it all gets evaporated. So they're going to have fines, which who knows, maybe nobody will ever be fined. It may just be an education process. But here's what I'm worried about. We've got a good city council right now. We only have two basically proto fascists, I would say, on the city council, people who would be leaning more towards fascism. And those folks are outnumbered. And our mayor, I would say, probably leans in that direction too. But um, if this is what the sword you want to die on is water conservation because you want to find people, while at the same time, the Parks Department is going to get a pass to water any time of the day. And also, if you go see anything being watered, any of our parks watered in Spokane, oftentimes they do a good job of watering the street. Now, that's not their fault. They don't have a good sprinkler system set up. It's all pretty, they lay out hoses and all that for all the parks. But can you imagine the optics when some elderly woman gets a fine for $10, $50, $100, whatever it's going to be, and the street is wet from the parks department watering the lawn across from her, and they get a pass. That's going to cost us, the city council. That's what I woke up thinking about this morning, and how much the people who are lean towards fascists must be loving to make hay out of this. And the damage is probably already done because the city council's already spoken up in favor of this. And like I said, I think yes, it's a good thing to do, but not well thought out in how they rolled it out. So that's the gist of my haiku, is that you think we have problems now? Wait until the majority is held in the city council by people who are going to roll everything back, and it's going to be a big mess. But I guess that's not why I'm in politics, right? Okay, thanks everybody for tuning into Haiku Friday, listening to my harangue. I guess, is this turning into a thing? Every week I have a harangue? Maybe. I don't know. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to Haiku Friday. Have a great weekend. Go to haikufriday.com for all your Haiku Friday needs. Get your tickets for Much Ado About Nothing, in which I play a villain and I even get to dance, or I have to dance. And I like I like it. It's fun, but I'm not very good at it. Not yet, but I will be. I will be. So buy your tickets. And that's at the Museum of Arts and Culture, the MAC in Spokane. So that's where you'd go to get tickets. And believe me, I'll be talking about that a lot more. This is a big part of my life, and what a fun opportunity and wonderful people that I get to play with. So take care, y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.